YouTubers, Pastor Bob. Well, I hope you all are having a blessed week. Man, I'll tell you what, I had a rough week. Rough. So anyway, I'll go over it with you now. Now that it's over, it's kind of funny. But listen, my wife has been hounding me because she's a beautician, cosmetologist. And my middle daughter is also a beautician slash cosmetologist. So my wife's been bugging me. She goes, hey, let me just put just a little bit of color on your goatee to get some of that gray out. And I'm like, no, leave me alone. I like my gray. I like the way it looks. It's me. She goes, it makes you look old. I go, I am old. And I like it. So she was hounding me for like a month. So finally one day she goes, come on, let me just put just a little bit in and just to take out some of the gray. And I'm like, all right, I finally just gave in. And so she puts it on, and the box on there that she showed me was like, it was like sand color. It was almost like gray, just takes a little bit of it out. Well, she gets done, and it's black. Black all the way down. I look like a pirate. And I'm like, you know what? I go, this is terrible. I said, man, look at this. I look like a pirate. I can't go outside like this. And I mean, it was really funny. And she was devastating. She said, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I said, look, it's no biggie. I'll just shave it off and it'll grow back. No biggie. So, I mean, it wasn't her fault. You know, she meant well. So she says, no, 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 don't shave it off. I can fix it. I'm like, oh, great. So her and my daughter collaborate on this thing, and they get this stuff and put it on there. And the first time, this is like a day between, and the first time it comes out, it goes from black to red. And I'm like, no. I said, forget this, because I hate sitting there and having anybody put this goo on my face. I can't stand the goo. Listen, I don't like sun lotion, I don't like nothing. Don't put no goo on me. So anyway, it comes out red. And so I just said, look, I'm just going to shave it off. No, 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 don't shave it off. We can fix it. So today was the last attempt, and she did it one more time, left it on about 25 minutes, and it came out like this, you know, just kind of like a little off blonde, still got some gray in it. And I finally went, okay, I can live with that till the gray grows back. So anyway, the stuff women do to us. And wait, that's not all. That's not all. Earlier this week, I fall asleep in my recliner. And when I fall asleep in my recliner, my little granddaughter, she's going around getting everybody manicures and pedicures. So I wake up with blue toes. And I've still got blue toes. I can't wear my flip-flops outside because I got blue toes. So anyway, man, I'll tell you what, I just had a rough week. I'm glad that no one in my family is a proctologist, because if they were, I would move. I'm serious. So anyway, I hope your week went better than mine. So lately, we've been talking about signs of a true believer, and we're going to continue on with that theme this weekend. All 3 videos are along that path. And whenever you read Proverbs, that's what I went through this week. Whenever you read Proverbs, that's kind of what you walk away with. So Solomon tells us to stop and consider your path. In other words, sometimes it's good just to slow down and take a look around and just see where you're at. So he tells us in Proverbs 4:26 and 27, this is what he says. Ponder the path of your feet. Let all your ways be established. Turn not to the right hand or to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Solomon tells us that every one of us, just like your car, we all need routine maintenance. Routine maintenance so we don't break down. Why is self-inspection so important? Well, people, I'm an expert on this one, so I'm going to tell you. It allows us to make necessary corrections to our life so God doesn't have to. This is what it says in Proverbs 3:11 and 12. Solomon goes on to tell us, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, even as a father the son in whom he delights. If you have anything in your life that doesn't belong there, God will always bring it to your attention. If there's something in your life that doesn't belong there, when you're reading the Bible, listening to a sermon, listening to a Pastor Bob video, anything, something will come to your mind where God's revealing to you something that He doesn't want there. And He does this to allow you time to work on it, to allow you time to get rid of it. This is what David said in Psalms 139, 23 to 24. He says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there's any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." David wanted God to search him just in case there was something in his life that he missed. So listen. It is always less painful, always less painful if you remove something from your life so God doesn't have to. Because if you don't remove it from your life, God will bring you to the place in your life where He can remove it. And you don't want no part of that. It's always easier for you to remove something from your life than to have God do it. Trust me, I'm an expert at this. I'm an expert at this. I've had so many times years ago where God told me to remove something from my life. I didn't do it, and pretty soon, boom, He brought me to the point where I said, okay, God, let's get rid of this. So listen, when God reveals something that you need to remove from your life, do it. And if you need help, ask God. Because if you're trying, that's all that matters. If you're trying, God will work with you and you'll get rid of it. But if you refuse to get rid of it, and God has to get rid of it, you are not going to like that process. I absolutely guarantee it. Anyway, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.